Mesopotamia's geography was both a blessing and a curse, but it was undoubtedly essential to its development. This ancient land stretched between the Tigris and Euphrates Rivers, covering areas that today belong to Iraq, Syria, and Turkey. The rivers created a fertile region ideal for agriculture, which stood in stark contrast to the arid deserts that surrounded it. This fertile land allowed Mesopotamians to cultivate crops and domesticate animals, securing a stable food supply and enabling the growth of cities. The rivers also served as vital highways, enabling trade and communication with neighboring regions, which encouraged cultural exchange and economic prosperity. However, living between two rivers also posed challenges. The Tigris and Euphrates were known for their unpredictable flooding, which could wash away crops and destroy settlements. This forced Mesopotamians to develop advanced irrigation systems and methods to manage water flow, which became some of their earliest engineering achievements. As Mesopotamians became more adept at farming and managing their water resources, communities grew and transformed into bustling city-states. Some of the earliest and most well-known cities, like Uruk and Eridu, emerged around 4000 BC. These cities were not only centers of trade and agriculture but also hubs of culture, religion, and politics. Each city-state had its own ruler, laws, and patron deity, reflecting a deeply spiritual society. Temples known as ziggurats were constructed as towering, pyramid-like structures, symbolizing both religious devotion and the political power of the ruling elite. The city-states often competed with each other for resources and power, leading to conflicts that shaped the political landscape of the region. Despite these rivalries, these cities were united in their contributions to Mesopotamian culture, with each one advancing the arts, literature, and scientific knowledge of the civilization. One of Mesopotamia's most groundbreaking contributions was the invention of writing, a development that would forever alter human history. Around 3300 BC, the people of Mesopotamia created one of the earliest known writing systems, called cuneiform. Originally developed by Sumerian scribes to keep track of economic transactions, cuneiform evolved into a versatile script used for recording laws, literature, and scientific information. It was written on clay tablets using a stylus to make wedge-shaped impressions, which is how it got its name. Cuneiform means wedge-shaped. This system allowed Mesopotamians to record their thoughts and achievements for future generations, giving us insight into their society, values, and daily lives. Through cuneiform tablets, we have access to a wealth of information about Mesopotamian mythology, astronomy, medicine, and even mathematics. Perhaps one of the most famous cuneiform texts is the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of humanity's oldest known stories, exploring themes of friendship, heroism, and the quest for immortality. As Mesopotamian society grew more complex, the need for a formal legal system became apparent. This led to the creation of one of history's first written law codes, the Code of Hammurabi. King Hammurabi of Babylon, who ruled around 1754 BC, established this code as a way to maintain order and justice within his expanding empire. The Code of Hammurabi contained 282 laws covering various aspects of daily life, including trade, marriage, and property rights. Each law was inscribed on a massive stone stele, displayed publicly for all to see, reinforcing the importance of transparency and accountability. The famous phrase "an eye for an eye" originates from this code, symbolizing Hammurabi's belief in proportional justice. The Code of Hammurabi not only provided a legal framework for Mesopotamian society but also set a precedent for future civilizations, demonstrating the importance of law in maintaining social order. Mesopotamia was a hotbed of scientific and mathematical innovation, much of which was driven by practical needs like agriculture, trade, and construction. Mesopotamian scholars developed a base 60 number system, which is why we still use 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour. They also created one of the earliest known calendars, based on lunar cycles, which helped farmers determine the best times to plant and harvest crops. Mesopotamian astronomers meticulously studied the stars and planets, documenting their observations and developing a rudimentary understanding of celestial movements. This early scientific knowledge was deeply intertwined with religion, as Mesopotamians believed that celestial bodies were manifestations of gods. Nonetheless, their observations laid the groundwork for future advancements in astronomy and mathematics, and their base 60 system would influence the mathematical traditions of subsequent civilizations. Despite its incredible achievements, Mesopotamia's prosperity was not to last. The region's wealth and strategic location attracted numerous invaders over the centuries, each leaving its mark on Mesopotamian culture. The Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians each rose and fell in turn, contributing to the region's ever-evolving identity. Eventually, around 539 BC, the Persian Empire conquered Babylon, marking the end of Mesopotamian dominance. However, the legacy of Mesopotamia endured, influencing countless aspects of human culture, from writing and law to art and architecture. The knowledge, ideas, and innovations of Mesopotamian civilization spread far and wide, laying the foundation for many of the institutions and practices we take for granted today. Mesopotamia may have faded into history, but its legacy lives on. From its early experiments in agriculture and city building to its revolutionary advances in writing, law, and science, Mesopotamia shaped the course of human civilization in profound ways. As we uncover more about this fascinating ancient society, we gain insight not only into its people and their way of life but also into our own origins. The secrets of Mesopotamia continue to inspire and intrigue us, a testament to the enduring power of human innovation and resilience. So the next time you check the time, look at the stars, or read a law, remember that many of these ideas were born thousands of years ago, in the land between the rivers. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Mesopotamia. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed uncovering the mysteries of this ancient civilization. Until next time, keep exploring the past to understand our present.